Jay Z, for real, Diddy,
Damn, Usher!
and me.
Jay Z for genuine Diddy damn AR you and me should be a gathering things definitely yet you 13. Where you see, I went there to see the way of life. And I saw it and it was nevertheless I don't know enjoy and comprehend what I was in any event. Seeing life better believe it's insane. 14 years of age. You're a father currently, would you at any point send your child to Puffy Camp Damnation? No C, so you will have a hard time believing the most recent scoop causing disturbances in the diversion. Seen Usher's obviously prepared to let the cat out of the bag on his own thrill ride in the business, and let me let you know it's a jaw-dropper, the great plans humming with reports that he's not keeping down. He's going to spill some serious tea, including, as a matter of fact, the big cheese is Jay Z and Diddy this present time. It's not the primary opportunity we've heard murmurs regarding Jay Z and Diddy being in some show. I mean, Diddy's essentially got an assortment of claims against him and You've seen others approached with their own stories regardless of whether they're all evident. Shockingly, it seems like these reports have become piece of the foundation commotion and the business individuals are not generally stunned to find out about Jay Z and Diddy being associated with some eyebrow-raising circumstances despite the fact that it actually takes their breath away, that it's probably happening presently. Here comes Usher, a top dog in the business, purportedly prepared to spill the plays on his own endurance story after an alleged confrontation with Jay Z and Diddy. At any rate, how about we get into it now? Shannon Sharpe is causing serious disturbances in the web recording game on YouTube, and everybody's snared to see who he's welcoming on next the new list. If people to attend has been out and out unbelievable. As of late, attendant took the mic on the digital broadcast and spilled some steaming hot tea. Prepare for this. So Shannon got some information about any missed collabs. And when Usher dropped the bomb about Jay-Z, Pharrell, and Diddy wanting to shape a gathering, you can envision the aggregate pant Shannon being the honest person he is dove in, inquiring as to why it never went down. Usher uncovered that it was anything but an absolute no from him, except for it was anything but a resonating yes. It is possible that he let the cat out of the bag about secret gatherings, conversations on flipping the music game and the business side of it, yet some way or another, they became involved with the tornado of interruptions, and the fantasy collab vanished like a phantom. Attendant conceded that out of all the uncertainties, that is the one he wishes had happened now. Here's where it gets fascinating. While this disclosure could appear to be innocuous on a superficial level, the gossip plant is working over the long run, proposing there may be more going on. People are guessing that Usher's choice to pass on the gathering could have further reasons, maybe connected to a scandalous oddity offs, you know, the ones attached to the bits of gossip about Diddy's wild gatherings, and a few not so exquisite exercises, including great. You get the significance. Presently, we should be truly these are simply bits of hearsay, yet they're building up some decent forward momentum. Individuals are drawing an obvious conclusion and contemplating whether there's more underneath the outer layer of Usher's choice in the event that it escaped your attention. Thinking back to the 9S days, I ran this thing called Puffy Flavor Camp. It was essentially an arrangement for youthful up-and-coming stars to get a few mentorship from him, and let me recount to you the tales these celebs spill about their time in Puffy Flavor Camp are stunning. One of the children who experienced this flavor camp was Usher, was set to be AR and B sensation from a very youthful age. He let the cat out of the bag in 2016. Let Howard know that he truly figured out what being popular implied subsequent to endurance. New Year residing with Puff Daddy whenever he was only 14. I had an opportunity to see a few things. I went there to see the way of life. And I saw it. Usher said during his most memorable Harsh Show interview, "We're sending you over to something many refer to as Puffy Flavor Camp. There you go to learn Flavor Camp. That is what it was called. And you will go to Puff Daddy. He's going during the 90s. Do you comprehend what that resembles?" So Usher's one of an opportunity for growth known as Puffy Flavor. Our camp happened on the grounds that a youthful attendant wowed music fat cat LaReed with his melodic abilities. Before you know it, he's flying off to New York to crash with Puffy during the brilliant period of Terrible Kid Keeps, all for the sake of getting the genuine article scoop on becoming wildly successful in the music scene. It was wild. It was insane, attendant said while running through probably the greatest names in hip hop who were a consistent presence at Puffy's home, including famous and Mouse Lil Kim Confidence, Evans Mary J. Blige, and Craig Mack. I resembled the younger sibling they called me child boo Usher spilled, yet Howard was interested, assuming there were any standard procedures for him. Since you realize he was only a youngster, he wasn't disciplinary, he was allowing me to be a young fellow, Usher imparted to Howard, despite the fact that he wasn't raising a ruckus around town in a customary school. They had a coach around and about that income, Usher said he got a for every DMX. Except barely to the point of keeping him out of an excess of underhandedness. So when the time had come to drop Usher's most memorable collection, Diddy assumed the job of maker yet. When the presentation didn't precisely set the diagrams ablaze, Puffy chose to pass on Usher's second collection, My Way, which wound up going multiple times platinum in the last part of the 90s. Now you realize that maxim about similar creatures running together right very much. How about we plunge into the grape fiend Gabe T. Hat has been twirling around Jay Z and Diddy for what feels like perpetually. The bits of gossip about Jay Z and Diddy being engaged with some not exactly exquisite exercises have been persevering, from behind the stage murmurs to secretive discussions in the business passages. These stories have been flowing far and wide. Diddy specifically has had his reasonable part of focus on the not so complimenting parts of his life because of a series of claims it resembles the universe chose to hit him with. A rude awakening, uncovering a portion of the less captivating features of his excursion concerning Jay Z. Well, the tales about his expected contribution in sketchy undertakings have been waiting in the air for some time before we bounce into the bare essential of the supposed not-so-fair deeds. We should go for a fast walk down the world of fond memories of their kinship. These two have been in one another's circles for quite a while, part of a similar star grouping of hip bounce eminence. Diddy Spill led the tea in a meeting not very far in the past, letting us in on exactly how close he and Jay Z are. Everything went down during one of those chill carpool karaoke meetings with James Corden, you know, the one where they visit and sing while at the same time cruising around. So Corden, being the curious host that he is, was interested about how to address the man of many names, Diddy, Puffy Love, and so on. Diddy, being the expert of reevaluation, strolled us through his name development, yet when Corden skid why Sean wasn't on the rundown, did he drop some information? Turns out Sean is saved for just two extraordinary individuals, his mother and the unrivaled Jay Z. As per Diddy, calling him Sean is a celebrity honor, and Corden didn't exactly take care of business, for though Sean honors it resembles a selective club, and Jay Z has the brilliant ticket likewise. There's as yet a photograph of Jay Z on Diddy's site, and Diddy's been giving Jay significant props for venturing into the shoes of legend like Big Deal and Tupac back in 2022 during a Twitter Space festivity for Big Deal's 50th birthday celebration on Tidal. Diddy couldn't quit praising Jay excitedly, particularly for holding down the rap scene. After we lost Biggie and Pac, he said, "Brother, you filled them shoes. However, you came in, and we certainly express gratefulness. You most certainly came." And I realize how much Large truly admired Jay, and recall when Jay's collaborated with the NFL and got some intensity, Diddy had his back support.